This is crime scene investigator Chris G, leading you under the police tape and into a crime scene. Join me as we discuss the ever-changing world of forensic science. Put on your PPE, ready your fingerprint brushes, and experience the drama of a crime scene. Hello everyone, and welcome to my next podcast, The Crime Scene Investigator. Other crime scene investigators are out there, and I've got another one on the phone with me. Hello Hayley.
Hi again.
Hello again, I had her back. So this week I thought I'd talk about the top 5 types of forensic evidence. We were going to list our top 5 from number 5, and then we'll work our way through to our favourite in the list. And this could be like, this is just our personal preference. This is what kind of evidence we'd like to have if we were going to court or something like that. And I've thought about this topic and prepared it for all of 5 minutes. So let's hope it goes well. Who knows, it might even be like my most popular one, and it will just show that no matter how much effort I put in, it doesn't really matter. Hayley, you've thought about your list for how long?
A minute.
Yeah, just came up with it straight away.
It was really difficult because I nearly forgot one that's actually quite important. I was like, this is awkward.
Oh goodness, maybe I'll probably do the same.
This is like the forensic Top of the Pops for all the younger listeners who have no idea what that is. That was like epic Friday night TV.
Yeah, it was like Top of the Pops, Generation Game, Big Break. Did you watch Big Break?
Yes, I love that. I know about snooker.
Oh, it was
amazing.
Yeah, I think the only reason I was into snooker was because of like John Virgo's trick shots, and then you could get like the waistcoat and whatnot if you won it. Oh yeah.
And there's a family holiday, the pool table, and you'd be like, yeah, I can 100% do that. And...
No, could never get the balls to curl the way John Virgo did.
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
Okay.
Oh god, we've veered drastically from forensics.
Oh, we have, yeah, to like Generation Game, cuddly toy.
Was it VHS? They were like, ooh, VHS.
Yeah, VHS player. Oh my goodness. You've won a cassette player. Oh dear, a car with 4 wheels.
Instead of your 3.
Yeah. Oh dear. And it's happened again, hasn't it? We've just veered right up. Oh, this happens in real life, doesn't it? Like, yeah,
Absolutely.
we'll be at a job, someone will ask us a question, and yeah, we'll probably be talking about like what we used to watch on TV, like Gladiators. Yeah.
What happened to Friday night and Saturday night of TV?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah, shit, do we now? Because we're usually working.
Yeah. 2 out of 3 weekends we're at work, so we can't watch it. Oh, it's not the same as what it used to be.
Definitely not. Showing our age now. Should we do this list? I'm intrigued now.
Yeah, right. Let's crack on with this list. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Fibers.
Fibers.
Fibre or fibers. Depends how much you find on your tape.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it's ranked at your number 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's great about fibres?
It's wonderful if you've got something to compare it to.
Yeah.
Usually quite helpful. But in the 1 minute, that's the one thing I could think of. I was like, well, I wouldn't be too fussed if I found it, but then I would be quite fussed if it was quite a serious crime.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on like the level of crime.
Yeah. And I guess it sort of depends on the fibres as well. Like if you've got quite a generic kind of fibre that you find, like in most cases, that's quite widely manufactured, or if you've got like a multicoloured blanket that has got like various different coloured fibres, I guess the more colours you have, the more kind of unique that kind of fibre arrangement that you find might be. But you were right, there's no database with like everyone's fibres of whatever garment they have. So fibres are great if you've got something to compare it to.
I just thought another one I probably should have put in instead of fibre. I was like, oh.
Do you want to put in like a 5.5 or something? Glass?
Isn't it?
Yeah, see, glass didn't make my list, but Yeah, because I thought like, yeah, glass is great if you can find it on someone, and then you've got a control sample from the scene to sort of match the composition up and stuff. But not all crimes have smashed glass, do they? So yeah, whereas I think most crimes, uh, people wear clothes. Maybe most, not all, but yeah,
Okay, more like that than anything else.
yeah. So yeah, I thought there was probably a chance of fibres more than yeah, glass, I guess.
Yeah. What
Hmm.
was your five?
My five was instrument marks, not like marks
Oh,
made by tubas and trombones, but like tools and things.
interesting.
Oh, have you got that on your list at all?
Yeah, but that's the next one down, four.
Oh, see, fibres slash hair is my number four.
Oh my God, that's really interesting. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think because they're the ones that you think they can be conclusive in a way, but then they're also quite good for sort of, I can't think of the word now, like secondary. So like if it's like, oh, what is that word? Oh, my brain's
Oh,
dry.
I know what you mean. Almost like a backup type thing.
Yeah, sort of like
Yeah.
yeah, like intelligence type linking. So it can be like, oh, if you find like soil,
Yeah.
it's not good. It can sort of assist in a
Oh,
way.
goodness,
But
there is a word for it though, isn't it?
uh,
There is a word. Everyone's going to be screaming like, "Come on!"
oh,
Oh,
it's gone out of my head.
yeah. Well, the great thing about this is that I could probably edit it, so it makes it look like we know what we're talking about.
I would.
Um,
I'm on my phone.
it's there. It's like at the top of my brain.
It's in front of my head.
Yeah. So it is. It is like evidence that together makes up a broader picture, but on its own probably wouldn't be of much value. Oh, does it begin with C? I want to say it's like circumstantial evidence.
Yeah.
Yes! 10 points. Circumstantial evidence, yeah. So it's.
Oh,
What do we mean by circumstantial evidence? Like what we basically said, like if it's just by itself, like, oh, there is, say someone's woolen glove just in the middle of the road, it's not
yeah.
really going to suggest that they have definitely burgled the house. But then if you kind of find broken glass on their clothing, it could be
Fine.
that, yeah, then it could be like, hang on a minute, the glass could have been, like their defense might be, oh, someone borrowed
Yeah.
my jumper, but then it's like, hang on a minute, we've got a glove in the road, yeah, and all this evidence, yeah, comes together. What did I say it was? Circumstantial. I was like, don't forget it again.
Yeah, that's what I think those ones are, aren't they? It just sort of pads out an
Mm,
investigation. So you've just got, because you're not always that lucky to get all the big ones in a scene. So if you've got lots of little bits that build up a picture,
yeah,
more of a chance of having something, I suppose.
yeah. Um,
Avid collector of glass and fibres at scene, I am. I've got everything now.
yeah. Yeah,
But
no,
yeah.
glass is a good one, but it didn't make my top five.
Ah,
Nor did yours. Um,
no.
so yeah, so I put instrument marks as number five, which is your number four. Did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's because I think I put it at number five because you don't always have crimes where tools have been used. But I
Oh,
guess if you have got a crime where a tool has been used, then I would probably pick an instrument mark over a fibre.
five.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's because you could almost get like potentially a conclusive kind of instrument mark left behind that due to the damage on your tool, it's left quite a unique sort of striation pattern.
Or like the fun ones I had once when I was looking around this window. I went, oh, okay, I know what kind of tool it was, and the victim's like, how? Because it's left half of it in your window.
Oh goodness.
Like, yeah.
They're probably looking at you thinking, gosh, she's so intelligent. She knows exactly what it is. It's only because half of it was still there.
And they're like, oh, I didn't even see that. Oh,
Yeah.
trained me.
Oh,
That's what I get paid to do.
yeah.
And stuff.
It's like when people like I say to people, "Oh, that's definitely a Nike trainer that I can see there." How do you know it's a Nike? I can just read Nike backwards.
It's not that. Like,
No,
yeah, I'm just
just
genius.
that
Just like,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting though, actually. At least we both kind of picked the same thing. We just put it in different
Yeah.
orders.
Yeah,
Oh, I
definitely.
feel a bit better about myself now. At least we both said it. If anyone listens to this from work and they go, you two are absolutely ridiculous, like, okay, well, at least we
Yeah.
both said it.
Yeah.
Oh, good. What's your number three?
Should we say what our number three is at the same time?
Okay.
Ready? On three, yeah?
Yeah.
One, two, three. Footwear.
Yes!
Yeah! So we both gone for footwear.
Yeah.
Okay. So why did you go for footwear as number three?
Because that is out of all of like the top two, we'll probably say different orders, I wonder. But that can be really conclusive
Mm.
because of like how people walk. Oh, I don't know how much to say now because I don't want to give too much of our secrets away. Like wear patterns and things can be sort of can be conclusive to whatever you
Mm.
find it seems.
Mm.
So that's almost as good as having, we won't go as far as a fingerprint, but if you get the shoes quick enough, you've got something that can, be strong evidence.
Yeah.
So,
Because the way I sort of describe it to victims of crime when I'm taking like footwear marks, and I don't think people understand like how good they can be, is I'll draw like a little pattern, normally on the back of my glove, which will be like the square pattern, the common pattern that you get on a Nike shoe. And so I'll try and draw the square pattern like as nicely as I can, and then I'll just say like over time, as you're walking down the street, you're wearing down that footwear, and like the sides of the squares are just going to kind of wear down a bit, and then the lines I'll start to draw like jagged lines to them, just where the edges are sort of getting worn down, and of course that's going to happen on the bottom surface as well. And then if you scuff your shoes, you might get what's called feathering, where you almost get that kind of fingerprint appearance where it just kind of scuffs. And all of that is going to be quite unique detail. Like if you tried to scuff your foot exactly the same way again, you're not going to get the exact same pattern.
no.
But like you've just touched upon, the only good thing about that is when you get the trainers quite soon.
Yeah.
So if you get them like a year later, the wear is probably going to be completely different. And again, like the other evidence, there's no kind of database that has everyone's shoes on, unlike, say, other evidence that might be cropping up in number one or number two. Oh dear, where on earth were we? Footwear.
Footwear. Get in the shoes quickly. I think that's where we got to.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's kind of it, really, isn't it? Like, yeah, we talked about like the wear patterns, the striations that you get on them.
I think as well as interesting, I think there's some, I don't know what it was. Someone had like a pin in their shoe, and that showed in their footwear patterns as well.
That's right. So I think, yeah, like when you saw the actual mark at the crime scene, it had like quite a large sort of circle. And then when they
Yeah,
found the shoes, that large circle wasn't there. But what was there was a little like hole in the sole, where it looked
yeah.
like a drawing pin had then been removed.
Mm,
So yeah, that was an interesting one.
that's quite interesting.
And hot
Yeah.
off the press, I've just spoken to someone, victim of crime today, who told me about a burglary they had like years and years ago, where a crime scene investigator came and developed these tiny little shoe marks on her windowsill, where it looked like someone had put their kid through a window, so then they could obviously get through this small window, and then they told their kid to go and open the door from the inside, and then they burgled the place.
Awful.
It is, isn't it? I mean, yeah. I mean, poor child as well. I mean, they just don't have much hope, do they, if that's what they're doing at that age?
And like
Um,
a lot of the time they're told to sort of listen to grown-ups and do as they're told. So you think
yeah,
like They've had no idea it's bad.
No, they don't know. If anything, they think they're doing right because their parent is telling them to do that. But
Oh. Just
it,
remind me of the day that when my mum forgot her key and tried to shove. Oh, you're probably a bit too big now. Here, you're the smallest you can fit in there. Don't push me through a window.
but that was your own house, I guess.
Oh, their own
Oh,
house, yeah.
I hope it was anyway. But
But
yeah, I mean that would have never been established that they put a kid through a window had it not been for these tiny little footwear marks. So
yeah,
yeah,
really bad, isn't it?
yeah, yeah, really bad. And then when you think about us having like some young offenders through now, and you hear about all the youngsters up in London, you think,
Yeah.
well, us as parents, we really should be setting the example for them.
Mm.
Yeah.
They're pushing through windows.
Yeah. That should be number one parenting advice. Don't push your kid through a window.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Are we ready for two?
Yeah.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. I've put DNA as my number two. You have as well? Oh, yes.
It was a tough one, though.
Yeah, it was because DNA is uncovering a lot of like cold cases, isn't it? And
Mm.
like a lot of like crimes that we haven't been able to solve. Now with the technology of DNA, we've been able to. So it has been kind of groundbreaking in some way. And I think the chances of you getting DNA over fingerprints at a lot of scenes, there are sometimes more DNA opportunities than there are fingerprints.
Yeah.
I guess the reason why it wasn't number one for me is that DNA is so easily transferable and it's so easy to contaminate. Whereas, like, if I wanted to contaminate something with your DNA, I could just like shake your hand basically, and go leave your go leave your skin cells on something. Whereas if I wanted to transfer your fingerprints onto something else, well, that would be far more technical and nigh on impossible unless you're like a film star. Film stars can do it so easily.
Wasn't it in Ant-Man?
Was it Ant-Man?
There's something in Ant-Man. I'm pretty sure I watched an Ant-Man. He like had a tape of someone's fingerprint that he like lifted
Oh,
and then
yeah,
put on something. And I
yeah.
was like,
Which
oh.
is a shame because I remember watching that film thinking up to that point it was so realistic. It's like, yep, someone that can shrink to a tiny little size of an ant. Yeah, I can buy that, but now you've just tried to forge someone's fingerprint. No, you've lost me now.
No. Well, if it starts becoming more like your actual job, you're like, it's definitely not.
No, definitely not
No,
happening.
I suppose, but it'd be the wrong way round.
Yeah. It's a bit like when I watched CSI and one of the characters. This was the very first episode, and they're like, "Well, we knew you were driving the car because your fingerprints are all over the steering wheel." And I was like, "Oh!" I think that was my exact noise I made, um, because not only are fingerprints so hard to recover from steering wheels because of the type of surface it is and all that, but I was like, even if you do get your fingerprints, it doesn't mean that they were driving it there and then at the time. You can't date stamp a fingerprint. Um,
No.
so yeah, I mean, if you drove your car and crashed into someone and then did a runner, if I got your fingerprint on a steering wheel, it's not going to prove that you definitely were driving it at the time because it's your vehicle. So
Exactly.
yeah, we've gone on to fingerprints and not DNA now. Why why have you chosen DNA as number two?
Um, the similar reasons you said, but my big one is for twins.
Yes, yeah. So if you've got identical twins that go out and commit a crime,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're not. Now I can't remember. I think it just. I don't know if it's for all twins or if it's like ones that are like identical twins.
yeah. I think it's only identical twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, particularly if you've got like a male and female twin, they're obviously going to have different DNA. But I think if they're not identical, then they won't have the same DNA.
So, although it can be quite conclusive, well, it is conclusive DNA because it gives you that breakdown of like in billions. I don't know. There's always just something about fingerprints that I just have always felt have been a bit more, not better. I don't know, just more. I'm hoping the word. When it comes to twins, I mean, they are so unique, aren't they?
Mm,
That's what it is.
yeah. So yeah, even identical twins would have different fingerprints. Yeah. I think, yeah, the thing I like about DNA, I might have said it before, is that, sorry, the thing I don't like about DNA over fingerprints is that it's so easily transferable, and if you've got DNA on a hard surface, it wouldn't 100% mean that that person has come into contact with that surface. It just means that that DNA has come into contact with the surface. Whereas if you've got someone's fingerprint on a hard surface, it puts them there at the scene of where you've developed them.
I think a lot of like with what's currently going on with like with the COVID stuff as well, I think that came into like quite a lot of people talking about wearing their gloves,
Yeah,
like wearing around shops and things, and people who work sort of like in our line of working in hospitals are like, that's fine, but you know, you're touching something and picking something else up, and this is that whole contamination thing, isn't it? Like
yeah,
everything is just so easily. I mean, we have to be so careful in our job
yeah,
dealing with
yeah,
crime scenes, DNA. You know, they have to literally basically wipe everything down with those wipes. It gets rid of any DNA. So
yeah.
everything we do, we have to be so clinical. So
And
yeah,
I remember when they said that it's not proven that masks help stop the spread of COVID at all. I don't know about you, but I thought, no, I don't really buy that, because of the work that we do. We know that like your DNA aerosol can get into the air and that can spread. So why
mm,
can't a virus that you're breathing out? So yeah,
yeah,
whenever you see us at a scene, if we weren't concerned about breathing in or out and breathing our DNA, then we just look like, yeah, we'd be in our scene suits with just our faces popping out, wouldn't we? No mask on. Yeah. And it's like the first thing we pop on at a scene, isn't it? A mask. So we're making sure that our DNA aerosol doesn't go on our gloves, it doesn't go on our scene suit, and we just cover our mouth as soon as we can.
yeah.
So yeah,
Like hold your breath. Like
yeah. Yeah. Which, if you're at like a 5-day scene, is quite quite hard to do.
not advisable.
No.
You will definitely pass out.
Yeah. Oh, we got a crime scene investigator passed out in the corner. Oh, they must have forgot their mask again. Just
Like
decide.
this is entry. Oh no, I've just like, breathed everywhere.
Oh
That's like
dear.
one of my biggest fears as well is getting like an ident through or something, or like a mixture, and it's saying like there's quite a lot of like female DNA. Like,
Yeah. 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 When you know that there's only been like say 2 male suspects and there's a lot of
yeah, and you're
female
like,
DNA, it's like, oh yeah.
check mine, it's probably me. Aerosol spray.
I don't think I've ever identified myself through fingerprints or DNA yet. I have spent a long time trying to code a footwear mark and then realised that it was the same pattern as my boot. But yeah, never like actually identified myself at a crime scene or whatever.
I haven't either. I don't know if they just don't tell us until it gets to a point when it's like, okay, every single job you've been to, you've
Yeah,
literally like left DNA somewhere. I don't know if they just
yeah,
save it up
yeah,
when they finally give you the boot. Get
yeah.
out. You're shredding your DNA everywhere.
Yeah. Oh
They
dear.
both got to number one.
Yep. So fingerprints both at number one. Um, yeah, I think we've already kind of touched on why. Uh,
Mm.
yeah, because they are quite unique, aren't they? And it blows my mind thinking that, okay, if there's 7 billion people in the world, most people you think have got 10 fingers, so then that's going to be about 70 billion different combinations of fingerprints, and that's excluding everyone that has passed away. So you think, for
Oh,
fingerprints to be conclusive, yeah, that is then saying that, yeah, there are 70 billion different fingerprints in the world. And it,
jeez.
yeah, it blows my mind thinking that, well, how do you know that two aren't the same? Um,
There must be one out there that's like really similar.
yeah, yeah, like, every now and then, like, people say I look like Noel Fielding. It's like, you must have fingerprints that are like the Noel Fieldings of fingerprints. That, just look kind of similar, like so close. Like, oh, if only he had long black hair. If only this fingerprint was just, yeah, yeah,
God, like, if we ever have a Halloween party, you should definitely go as Mel Fielding now.
yeah, yeah. in skinny
But
jeans, I get mobbed, wouldn't I?
good, yeah.
Yeah, until they walk up to me and get very disappointed.
Like, oh, it's
Oh,
really cool.
he's nowhere near as funny and witty.
Oh, do you know how fingerprints are made? You know this one?
In your womb?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's so beautiful. As your feet as well.
yeah.
Because it's movements. I think it's 27 weeks they start
Oh, is it?
forming. I think it's that, yeah.
But
That's what I think that's why I love them so much, is because it's such a beautiful sort of thing, how they're
yeah,
made. I think it's really cute.
yeah. Like before they pop out, yeah, they've already got their fingerprints that's unique to them.
Yeah.
Um, and I think I heard that like if you look really closely at fingerprints, um, so your index finger will be a sort of different shaped pattern to your middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. and
Yeah.
and that's because most times, like when you're in your womb and when your fingerprints are being developed, your thumb and your index finger will be touching one another, and that's why they develop differently, apparently.
Because when you put my two together, they like kind of complement each other, like the other way around.
Yeah, because mine's like my index finger and my middle finger are like a mirror image of each other almost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, yeah,
I think they're cool. I really
yeah.
like them.
And I like showing kids them at like crime scenes, and yeah, you just like, oh, put your hand on this, and then you develop it with powder, and it's like by magic a hand will appear, and then you
Yeah,
tell them about like that's unique to you, that's your pattern, no one else has this, it's very special, and yeah, you can just see their faces light up, which
they
is
love it.
yeah,
Especially like little girls. You say, "Oh, this is my magic fairy wand," and you get your magnetic wand out and put your magic powder, and then you like. I tend to sprinkle it everywhere because I'm really untidy when I pound. But yeah, I think it's really cool.
yeah,
It's my favorite one out of all the kind of things to find at crime scenes. I get the most excited about fingerprints,
yeah,
unless it's like a tiny bit of blood that you find
yeah,
somewhere, and you're like, "Us."
yeah,
Wicked one.
yeah. No, I do like a little bit of blood, because then like with the patterns of blood you can learn quite a bit of it as well, can't you?
You and blood patterns.
Love it.
You and footwear and blood. You're like your favoritist things.
Wait until you get a footwear mark in blood. Then I just yeah, I lose it completely.
Like it's calling Chris.
Yeah.
That's the thing now, though. Every time I go to a job and there's like loads of blood everywhere, I'm just like, oh, show Chris those pictures because I
Yeah,
think he'll really appreciate it.
yeah. But yeah, I'm doing a presentation for BPA in bloodstain pattern analysis in a couple of days. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think it's this week. Um,
Yes, it is. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, just about some awareness and whatnot.
Like, I think I put myself down for the first,
Mm. Oh, cool.
but obviously it doesn't matter now because I'm having to work from home, so I can just be available whenever. Maybe I'll do it twice. I'll be like knowledgeable then.
Yeah, yeah, you'll be teaching me my own lessons. Oh, you'll be like Darth Vader, and I'll be like Obi-Wan. Wait, have you seen Star Wars? You haven't, have you?
Yeah, like I liked the first ones, as in like the ones that are supposed to be in the middle, but
Yeah,
came out in like the 70s or something. I
yeah,
like those ones. Couldn't stand the ones that were like prequel
yeah,
with
yeah,
like it's just Jar Jar Binks and what the hell.
yeah.
And then I didn't really like the new ones. I think the only thing I liked, which actually wasn't anything to do with that series, but it was Rogue One. I think that's the only one I really
Oh,
liked.
yeah, yeah. Lots of people feel the same. They just go
Yeah.
mad for Rogue One, and yeah, aren't too much of a fan of the other
Mm.
three.
So, yeah, and I haven't watched the Han Solo one,
Mm.
but yeah, we started watching the thing on Disney Plus. What was it called? Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Obsessed with Baby Yoda. So cute.
That isn't actually Yoda. It's
It's like 50 years old and it's a baby. I was
yeah,
like, oh God. I'd hate to be one of those as a parent. Could you
yeah.
imagine?
Oh.
50 years on, you're still changing its nappies. And like,
Doing this for
pushing
50
around,
years.
around. Oh,
Oh dear. But
too
yeah,
much.
like I've never got Meg's into Star Wars at all, but as soon as she saw Baby Yoda, I got her to watch The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh.
dear.
What do you don't like about fingerprints?
Sorry?
Anything you don't like about fingerprints?
Okay, we'll go back onto the topic. So, anything I don't like about fingerprints?
Yeah.
Um, I guess it's you get them on less surfaces than you potentially would DNA. So, yeah, like if you've got like quite a rough kind of surface, you might not be able to develop fingerprints on, but perhaps the roughness of the surface might like capture DNA if you've
Yeah.
handled it. So yeah, I guess that's the one downside about fingerprints is that you can't get them off anything and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I guess a positive about fingerprints over DNA is that sometimes you can't get a lot of DNA off an object if someone hasn't held it for like had a firm grip on it or something like that. Whereas fingerprints, you only have to just touch the surface once and then your fingerprints might be on there.
Nice.
So yeah, how about you?
Do you know how you said like footwear's the only thing that we get to do ourselves, so we get to code it and we get to like find it?
Yeah,
I think the thing for me is like when you get certain things they've handled, and you're like, oh, I've got enough chemical treatment, and you don't get to like watch them appear. I think that makes me
yeah,
quite sad.
yeah,
The whole process
yeah,
of like finding stuff.
yeah. Because it requires quite a lot of technique, doesn't it? Getting fingerprints, and when you have it on certain objects that, like you say, have to be chemically treated and not powdering, we have to hand that over to someone else to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, you miss that, like you say, that excitement of of getting them.
And usually they're going to be like the most beautiful ones as well, like the most perfect. And you're like, oh, fine, I'll let people, develop them. It's fine,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, you found it, but it's mine. You wouldn't have it unless I sent this item to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think that's the only thing, really.
yeah.
There's a whole type of DNA that we don't like, which makes them different. We didn't really say so much about fingerprints.
No,
So I'll throw that out there.
yeah. No, that was a good point to raise. Because yeah, you think like number one, we should be loving it really, but there are still downsides to fingerprints, aren't there? So,
Especially like going out to people's expectations, isn't it? They're like, they've handled this, and you're like, I can't really fingerprint that piece of material that's been in your house, probably got all your DNA all over it as well. So I'm not going to DNA it. I can't fingerprint it. So there's literally nothing we can do with that.
yeah,
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 they're the only downside to those two, I suppose.
yeah.
It was
But
very interesting, actually. But we both picked the same top three, but
and
the
then
four.
yeah, but just the opposite way round. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's why I just wanted you to do it quickly, like me. Not because I'm lazy and I couldn't be bothered to plan, but because I wanted this to be, yeah, very kind of authentic and you know what I mean? Yeah.
that is really what when you go to the scene, the 5 things you look for.
Mm, yeah, yeah, pretty much, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Any honourable mentions that we haven't spoken about?
We've mentioned glass, haven't we? All depends on the crime, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, an
'Cause
honourable mention. Honourable mention for me. Gait
yeah.
analysis.
What?
Gait analysis.
Oh, as in like the distance of footprints.
No, so like the way someone walks. I read
Oh,
about it in a Peter James book and then like researched it and it's actually a thing. Like people view CCTV, look at the way someone walks, and then like look at the way an actual suspect walks, and I mean that has got to be circumstantial evidence. Like if you've got a crime and the only thing you're going on is how someone walks. I mean, like what if someone's like twisted their ankle that day, or they can't find a public toilet or something? They're going to be walking a little bit different, aren't they?
also, like with day in court, be like, can we please ask the defendant to stand up and walk for the court, please?
Yeah.
Be like trying to change how you walk them, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would like handwriting as well.
Oh Handwriting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So yeah, we can do like handwriting analysis, can't we? To look at. Yeah. I remember I had a job a few years ago where someone was getting harassed, um, like sent threatening letters, like stalking letters, like saying like, yeah, how much they love them and whatnot. And then it turned out that the handwriting matched the victim.
Oh,
Yeah, they were like,
claiming their love for themselves.
yeah, yeah, basically. And I think, yeah, but yeah, I don't know if we prosecuted them or not. Yeah, I don't know,
Well,
but
that, yeah, I guess there's a couple of things you can do because you've always get a handwriting expert, but then you've got the ESDA machines, haven't you?
yes. So yeah, ESDA. I can never remember. I know what ESLA stands for. That's our footwear, which stands for electrostatic lifting apparatus. But ESDA, what does the D stand for? See, this is a chemical treatment process, isn't it? That
Yeah,
we don't regularly
that one.
do.
I did do it once when I went to go visit the forensic recovery unit, and it is so much fun to do. Have you done it before?
I've seen it being done, but yeah, never done it myself.
Yeah, it's really cool. I can't remember what the DNA stand for. No, I can't remember. But yeah, that's quite a good process. You could then do that on the pad, couldn't you?
Yeah, so if you've got like indented writing, someone's been writing on like a notepad and they tear off the top page, which you don't have, you can do this process called ESDA, which will show up what's been written on the page before. Um,
So cool.
yeah, it's just like developing a fingerprint, really, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
you've got nothing, and then all of a sudden you've got all this information.
yeah, it's
Um,
really cool.
yeah,
So yeah, I don't think we could mention stuff about accelerants, but there's not really much we do on scenes other than just recover.
yeah, yeah. Because yeah, accelerants for fire scenes, yeah, can be quite good because then it will potentially prove that you've got like a flammable liquid in a place that shouldn't be there. So likely that yeah, it's been started by deliberate means.
That's quite fun to package.
Oh yeah,
It's noisy.
yeah, yeah. Because we've got to double bag it, haven't we? In like a special nylon bag and then a polythene bag. And I remember I got the
What
fire.
was the hug test?
Sorry.
The hug test.
Oh, the hug test, yes. So yeah, you've got to make sure that the bag's airtight, haven't you? So no like gas vapors can get out. So in order to do that, we hug the bag, which
Cuddle.
which is nice if you've had a long day at a fire scene and you just need a cuddle. Yeah,
I don't know, hugging this disgusting bag.
yeah. This bag full of like fire debris that the fire brigade have you know poured their hose over, and it's dripping wet and manky and horrible, and yeah, you're there hugging a bag full of it.
I actually, honestly, at the minute, can't think of anything else. I'll probably get off this and be like, oh, there's that.
Yeah. Well, we've done well, haven't we? To have a few, I thought we'd only have one or two honourable mentions, but yeah,
Not you.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But
Oh, what's your favourite DNA thing to find?
well,
Are you like blood?
yeah, it's probably going to be, yeah, going to be blood. Um, I dealt with this job where someone had been burgled and their trainers had been stolen, and whilst I was saying goodbye to them, like at the door, and yeah, going through everything that I'd done and whatnot, he pointed to this person at the other side of the road and said, "They're my trainers." And this guy, I was kind of watching him walk past, and he just spat at the side of the road. And I think I then thought, well, we can't. Obviously, these trainers are going to be widely manufactured, and this is what I said to the person: these trainers are going to be widely manufactured, so it might be that it's not going to be his. Uh, but apparently, they were quite a rare like brand or something like that. It wasn't your typical Nike and Adidas. So I swabbed his spit from the side of the
Oh,
road. So
oh,
yeah,
I had to do that. That's horrible.
it is, isn't it? Especially when it's fresh. Oh.
It's like straight. I can't even. It's horrible. I can't even know. Some of the things people say, "Oh, are you going to recover that poo?" I'm like, no, I honestly don't get paid enough to recover poo, and it has got no value whatsoever, DNA wise.
Yeah, I think
Unless it's a bladder, but I will not be scooping that out of your toilet. Thank you very much.
no. I think poo's only good if it's a particularly bloody poo.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
which
Sorry, it's noisy.
the little one joining us.
Here he is.
Hello again.
What is a nanny word?
Oh, no, that's fine. Saying bloody is a nana word.
Oh,
My mum uses that word all the time. It's in different contexts, but I'll explain it when you're a bit bigger.
Nah.
You can say that word, that's fine.
we were talking about poo.
It's like a poo like that your butt.
There's a poo where?
The
Oh my
poo,
gosh. It's a poo picture on a wall.
there's a poo picture on a wall. It's like a poop coming out of your bum. This is like
Oh my gosh, you have a poo in a gun to make a poo gun in a face.
putting poo in a gun to make a poo gun to the face.
Oh,
I can't think of anything else to add.
no, I think that's good. I think that's our top 5. We were fairly unanimous in that.
I think so.
Yeah, it raised a few interesting discussions, I think.
I think so. A few more other things that we look for at a scene. That's always handy.
Yeah. On a side note, did you want to mention your podcast?
No.
It's a bit of free advertising for you. I don't charge.
No. It's all good. Thank you, though.
Okay. No worries.
We put in a thing. Facebook gave us, I think, £5 for free, like to do advertising, and it got sent out on Facebook, our page, and we had one random person like our page.
Oh,
I was
really?
like, "Do you know this person?" And Colin's like, "No." I was like, "Oh, stranger, so
Oh.
excited." Yeah.
So that's all the advertising got you, though, is one person?
One person added us, and I think it got up to about 700. I don't know how many people, but quite a lot of people.
Yeah.
It was targeted like a certain age group.
Mm.
So we went for women between 18 and some sort of age. Colin sorted it out, and it just blasts them with, like, I guess, sponsored links to our
Yeah.
page. And a few people clicked it, and we were like, "Oh, that's free." So
Yeah. Oh, that's not bad, is it, if it's for free?
yeah, so
Yeah.
it wasn't too shabby.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got a bit more time to do it now.
Yeah.
than what-
Yeah.
Same to Caroline. Oh, I'll tell you this when we're not recording.
Just in case. Oh, dear.
But yeah. Oh, yeah, I can't think of anything else.
No.
Is that going to be a decent length?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'll probably cut out. Well, we've been chatting for 50 minutes now, so I'll cut out what we got, where we got interrupted and whatnot. I'll probably have a good 15 minutes of stuff that I can put in.
Cool.
But yeah. Oh,
Really worth your time.
yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure as always, Hayley.
Thank you, and same to you. It's nice to talk to you
Yeah, yeah,
outside of work.
definitely. Yeah. Well, thanks everyone for listening. I hope you found that interesting, and maybe it's given you an insight as to what different kind of forensic evidence there is out there other than DNA and fingerprints, the obvious two. But yeah, be sure to like and subscribe because that's apparently what people do with content like this. And I hope to speak to you all soon. Thank you ever so much, Hayley, for joining us.
Thank you for having me again.
No worries, and yeah, catch you all soon. Ta-ra! This is crime scene investigator Chris G signing off. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed listening. Be sure to subscribe and follow my social media at CSI Chris G. Until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll see you at the next crime scene. I said ta-ra like Cilla Black. She always used to say that, bless her, didn't she? Ta-ra for now.
In peace, she was a doll.